So wonderful. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you again. It's Thursday, 21st of January. I hope you're doing good and you had a great night and you slept well and you have a great start into this new trading day. It's a really interesting trading day today because we expect the ECB rate decision today. And we will see how much will be the effect of the euro. But I guess we had more effect yesterday already and not today. So let's see what we can do. And first of all, let me say, first of all, to Admiral Markus that we can make this new webinar series, morning briefing with myself. And without Admiral Markets, we couldn't do that. And by the way, we share it live on YouTube as well. So if you have some friends, they want to learn trading, then invite them to watch this YouTube video or this live session every morning, Monday to Friday, 8:30 German time. So we can share our ideas to each other. And I want to share my knowledge with you and my experience with you. You know, in trading, there doesn't exist any kind of right or false. It's your own perception, but this is a true, wonderful topic we want to talk the next weeks. Every day, I want to give you a little piece of deep knowledge, and I want to share my my knowledge with you. So here is the streaming, and of course, let's see what we can do today. And now I want to share my screen with you right now. I love the technique. So here we go. So now I need my chat that I can see your questions, and I see the participants, of course. Here we go, guys. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask. I can see it on YouTube, as long as YouTube works here on my screen. And of course, the better one, you type it in Zoom, of course. So you see at the moment, we see the news here. So what we can expect today, so it's Thursday. So this afternoon, we expect the Philadelphia Fed Business Index. And most important, this is our topic for today, the ECB interest rate announcement. And we expect no changing. But as we could see yesterday at the Canadian dollar, and I want to explain a little bit, more focus will be on the announcement at the news and the press conference after the rate decision, because as you see, we don't expect any changing, but we will see how much money, or maybe the ECB will take or will give more money to the markets. More money, oh my gosh, let's see what will happen today. So that's the truth. And in later at 4-hour time, it's the EU FCC flash consumer index. But today, 1:45 German time PM, we expect this. So how we can react as private traders? If you're engaged in Euro USD in 4-hourly chart and daily chart, don't care about it. It doesn't matter. But if you're a day trader, or like we today in hourly chart, then if you don't have an open trade, please stay on the sideline and wait. Wait until the announcement is gone, and then we can see if we can make our rules again. I know there exist a lot of traders outside there. They make news trading. But let me share my experience over 20 years right now, 22 years right now. A news trading is trading based on ego, no more, no less. Because first of all, you don't know, especially as a private trader, you don't know the numbers before. You are not Mrs. Lagarde. You are not any employee of her. So you cannot know. And you will never know the announcement afterwards in the press conference. You cannot know. We miss this kind of experience. So, and by the way, we don't have this money to have any influence or effect to the market. So the only point we can survive and we can make money is sticking to the rules. So, and today I have to tell you, we need to be a Mandalorian. So now you will say, oh my God, what's the Mandalorian? You see it in my back. Here is a Mandalorian. And when we finish this session today, I will show you why we have to be a Mandalorian, of course. So that's the numbers for today. And you see, we will have an impact of this one in Euro USD or Euro pairs, especially. So be careful about that, what you're doing there. Okay, so how can I be a part of the Zoom community? I guess let me share the link here. Anna, I do that. I give it here. Here is the link on YouTube. Okay, so let's go back to this. So you see we have some latest news here on, of course, on Euro USD. And I can recommend this side of Premium Analytics of Admiral Markets. So if you have an account there, then you have access to this. And there you will see we have a lot of wonderful analysis here. So let's switch to the news. And yesterday, oh my gosh, we will see it. Look at this one. Just a quick look, a first glance on NASDAQ. Look at this one. Record high, record high, record high, record high. So amazing. Just only buyers in the market. But don't forget, if you want to buy something, you need, Anthony, you know it, you need on the other side, of course, you need sellers. So we should ask ourselves, who sells there? Very interesting information. So, but yesterday we could see Netflix over almost 17% gain yesterday. Alibaba 5%, Google 5%, Amazon almost 5%, Microsoft 3%, Twitter 3%, Snapchat 3%. Oh my gosh. So you see a lot, only gains yesterday. And we have still, yes, Anthony Salas. Yes, Anthony was one of my coaching clients, and we are on track, Anthony, I guess. So that's British pounds is still the strongest currency, and you see dollar is mostly the weakest against all of them. So, and now, okay, big surprise. I want to give you a lot of benefit in my kind of trading. So first of all, if you want to see which trades I make, then you see our Traders Yacht community, our trading spotlight community. And my host will share the screen, the link with you as well in Zoom and maybe in YouTube as well. And then the only requirement, please open a real account, put some deposit on it, then whatever you can afford by yourself, and then you can follow and see the trade. Look, we have 226 participants already. We are a wonderful and lovely, great family. And with Paul Wallace and Jens Klett, my continuous partner in this wonderful project, we share our ideas here, and there you can follow. And yesterday, I made a great connection to FX Blue with my real account. So there you can see I share everything with. This is a real, clear, and transparent real account. So actually you can see the trades. You can see we are a little bit just couple of euros in profit, in loss. Actually, I will explain why. And here we go. You can see the analyze. You can see the trades here, and then the orders. You can see the open orders, and you can see pending orders, and of course you can see the closed orders. And here you can see how many pips we already made here. So, and now let's go back to the chart, and let's start first of all with our open trades. So first of all, this is Euro Swiss franc. We open it, and I know we have the rate decision today. We must be really, really careful today, and we should trail the stop very close, or we should wait, or maybe we should close the price. I have a look on it this afternoon, a very close look on it. But actually we are in profit. And you see what happened yesterday. Because yesterday I trailed my stop. Where is it? I trailed my stop below the last 0.3 with a question sign. Why? It's the rule. Cut the losses and let the winners run. So I cut the loss because I could see the price will go down, and at the next, but I could see the price will go up again. So the rules are the same. I opened a new position after I went out, and now you see we went a little bit down, and that was the point of low. You see the price, more buyers there, and now we go up again, and we are a little bit in profit. So I guess let's see what will happen. It's a little bit dangerous about the ECB decision today, but we are really close on it, and let's see what will happen today. So next one is New Zealand USD. Oh, I love it. I love the rules. And now we can extend. You see, we are in the move right now. And as you can see, our main target was the 61, almost the 27. So we sold half of the position already. And now we are really, really nice in profit. And of course, please, I trail my stop into the profit right now, so I cannot lose money. And now what we should do right now, to be honest, nothing. Let the winners run. We had half of the position out of the desk. We made money already. I guess how many pips? That were around about, yes, 13 pips. That's fine. And now let the market, it's a young trend, let the market decide. Maybe we have an interesting, where is it? Here we go. So we have an interesting volume zone here, and maybe the price will stop here. But now let the trend develop by itself, and then we can see what happened. I trailed a stop into the profit. So it's a free ride. Let the market decide. Let it decide, please. And then we will see. We can make this experience together. Okay. So, and DAX, we opened the DAX trade. By the way, personally, I hate the DAX. Really, I hate it. In my career, I lost so much money with this. Damn it, DAX. I cannot explain. I have no really words for it unless I, if it would be a person, I was close to punch in the face. I lost so much money with this stupid DAX, but today I'm a little bit emotionally about that DAX, but I stick to my rules all the time. So, and the market were happy about that. So you see, now we can continue the trend up to the last high. And of course, we had a trend continuation, which means we can trail the stop below the last 0.3. So, and of course, I have an alert here, and I trail the alert here to the last small low, and then we will see maybe now. This I wanted to do. I want to sell half of the position. Okay, let's sell half the position. Oh, that's a free ride, guys. It's a free ride. And then if the price will come down, then we close it and we catch the pips. And if the price will go back into the, how should I say, into the correction, then we can open a new trade. That's really, really fine. Okay, so that's the third one. Now I have some new ideas for you today. And let's start with Aussie Australian dollar. So first of all, we realize we are a little bit high in the price because point of control, damn it, where is it? Is around 27 on the lower side. But a trend continuation actually is more it's more probably than it's more likely than a trend break. So wait for it. This is the trend, but as you can see, that's the first one. Where's the mouse? First one, second one, and now we are expecting the third correction. But now we need to wait for the third rule, correction deeper than 38%. Otherwise, this picture in your mind, I learned, and my mentor put this picture in my mind, and he said, if you catch a smaller correction, it's like you are standing in front of a tree in autumn, and you will wait if the leaves coming down, you catch them and then put and nail them at the tree again. How stupid it is. So wait if the price come back to a proper correction, and then wait for the fourth rule. It's a balanced candle Ikinashi, and then we can make a trade. So I have it on my watch list for today. So here we go. I want to show you my losses. Of course, there is no secret in trading. So we had this trend yesterday in Aussie, in Euro USD, and this is what happened yesterday. I guess it's a kind of sell, buy the rumors and sell the facts. And yesterday we had a really weak euro, but it was not about the euro yesterday. It was about the Canadian dollar. So let's have a look at the US, the Canadian dollar. Look what happened yesterday. We talked about yesterday, we had the announcement of the Canadian Central Bank. Yes, it didn't change anything. So the interest rate capped at 0.25, but they boost the outlook for 2022, not 2021, for 2022, which means the market reacts in that way that they bought the Canadian dollar. More buyers for the Canadian dollar, and all the other ones were really weak against. Anthony, in this series, I work with hourly chart because we're in kind of real trading here. My private trading is still 4-hourly chart. Please stay at 4-hourly chart in your trading. You don't have that time. We talked about it already. Okay, now you see why Australian dollar was so strong, because we have a direct connection, because that's commodity currencies. Canadian dollar, oil, all the other commodities and metals and so on, they have a direct relationship to Australia and New Zealand dollar. And that was the reason why Australian dollar yesterday was so strong, which led to a loss that the price went in our stop loss. Normal trading, you know, we only can work with probabilities, no more, no less. Okay, Euro Swiss franc is running. Euro British pounds, we stopped out with the weaker euro yesterday. That's fine. It's a technical, correct trend, a mistrade. We don't make any mistake. We didn't make any mistakes. We stuck to the rules. But then, you know, we have probabilities. We have a hit quote of almost 70%, but we're on the right side of the chart. We cannot predict if the next trade one of the 70% or if it one of the 30%. We go deeper in the next weeks into the topic probabilities. So Euro Canadian dollar, here we catch some pips. And by the way, again, you can see it here in the closed orders. Here it's Euro Canadian dollar. So we made almost 556 pips. It's amazing. You see, you can make money with it. So now we don't have a trend, nothing to do. Especially Euro USD, nothing to do. British pound Canadian dollar, nothing to do, no trend. And here we go, that's British pound USD, not really a trend, and really expensive here at the moment. New Zealand Canadian, not really a trend. Wait for it, we need clear pictures. So, and this, we talked about New Zealand Australian dollar and New Zealand Canadian dollar. Yeah, maybe, let's see. Let's draw the trend that we can figure it out a little bit better. Oh yeah, we have a trend. Look at this one. So just draw the trend. So movement, correction. Now we have a valid trend, which means rule number 1 is valid. Now we have Fibonacci that we can measure the move, because we need rule number 3, a correction deeper than 38. So New Zealand Canadian dollar put it on your watch list for today. Wait for rule number 3, correction deeper than 38. And then rule number 4, wait for the balance candle. Okay, New Zealand USD we wait, US dollar, Canadian dollar. So maybe, should we think about the trade there? It's a little bit strange because we had this big move to the lower side with a kind of double bottom here. And now let's have a look on a very, very interesting part. This is our trader sentiment. And come on to me, baby. Here we go. So that's the trader sentiment. If you use MetaTrader 5, by the way, then you will find it here on Trader Sentiment Trader. Here on the left side, you can see it there. So which means, unfortunately, I'm really sorry for that, but most of the private traders are most of the times wrong. And this is our big problem. Why? Private traders are driven by having an opinion. Private traders are driven by emotion, and institutional money, the smart money, never is driven by emotions or having an opinion, because institutional don't have to be don't need an opinion because they have an effect for the price. So if you are here the first time, Segun, no problem. Stay in this webinar series. I will explain tomorrow again, okay? Then you will figure out the rules. So now you can see, well, this is US dollar, Canadian dollar. Let's see how the private traders are speculating here. USD, Canadian dollar. So by the way, you see 68% want to buy, which means they are wrong. If you want to buy, you need someone on the other side who wants to sell. So who wants to sell? Big money, smart money. So if you can see such high numbers, it's too early. It's too early to go long. Therefore, you should stick to the rules. And this is the point why we should think about the short trade again. But now we need to wait. So let's see. Let's measure the last move from the last 0.3 to the last 0.2 here. And now we need a close above 38 at least. And then balance candle, then go short again. So therefore, put in your watch list. Trader sentiment, guys, is a really, really perfect contra indicator. So, and I will explain it how we can use it. It's not a part of the rules. It's not a part of the rules, just a little bit to rise the probabilities on our side and to have a closer look beyond the scenes. Okay, this is interesting. One of the next trades, US dollar, Swiss franc. So here we go. No, sorry, the Swiss. So we had a trend. We had a correction,